Hello dear learners, welcome to class 5. My name is Neamat Saiyed, your SS educator. Today we shall study about chapter number 1 of standard 5th. So let's start with it. Before starting our topic, I want to show you something. What is this? This is the image of a car, but is the real image of a car, right? Below it, what is this? This is an model of the car, or you can say toy car. I want to show you one more thing. If you want to study about Earth, we are using model of the Earth, and this is known as globe, the globe. Now, our chapter number 1 is the globe, a model of the Earth. Before starting the chapter, let us first of all learn about mind opener. What is there in mind opener? Long ago, if the earth was flat, what would have happened to a person who reaches the edge of the earth and continues walking? He would have surely fall off. But nobody has ever fallen off to the earth in this way. So what does this show? This shows that our earth is not flat. Right. So now let's overview the contents. In this chapter, we are going to learn about shape of the earth, the globe, North Pole, South Pole, the Northern Hemisphere, the Southern Hemisphere, latitude, longitudes, and the global grid. Let's learn about the shape of the earth. Long ago, everyone believed that our earth was flat like a coin, but it was not so. Why? Because when the picture was taken from the space, then we will come to know that our earth is actually a sphere. It is like a sphere. Now let us learn about the globe. The globe is small model of the earth that shows the shape and location of the continent, oceans and seas, but on a smaller scale. Right? Now the globe, it shows the correct shape and location of the continents and ocean. Children, you know how many continents and oceans are there? There are 7 continents and 5 oceans. Which are them? Number 1, North America. Number 2, South America. Number 3, Africa. Number 4, Europe. Number 5, Asia. Number 6, Australia. And number 7, Antarctica. And the 5 oceans are Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean. Now let us learn about globe. Children, the globe can be turned around a line passing through it, and this line is known as axis. You can see axis over here on the screen, right? What is axis? If I ask you, axis is an imaginary line that runs from North Pole to South Pole, around which our earth spins, and that line is known as axis. Axis is not straight, as you can see. It is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. The 2 end points of the rotations are called pole. The starting and the ending 2 end points are called pole. To the north is the North Pole and to the south is the South Pole. To study about Earth, our geographers have given us 2 tools, globes and the map. Now, let us learn about equator. What is equator? Midway between the 2 poles, that is midway between the North Pole and South Pole, one imaginary line is circling our Earth, and that is known as equator. As you can see, this is equator. The equator divides our Earth into 2 equal halves, and it is known as hemisphere. Those 2 parts are known as hemispheres. Now what is hemispheres? The equator divides our earth into 2 equal halves, and that is called hemisphere. To the north of the equator is northern hemisphere, and to the south of the equator is the southern hemisphere. Now let us learn about latitudes. Latitudes, what is latitudes? The imaginary line that is running from east to west direction, circling the earth, that is known as latitude. Children, you know how many latitudes are there? Total that is 90 degree in the north and 90 degree in the south. How many total latitudes are there? So that is 180. 90 plus 90, 180. 180 degrees latitudes are there. Now, children, I want to share you about features of the latitude. There are 4 important features of latitude. First one is Tropic of Capricorn. Second one is Tropic of Cancer. Number 3, Arctic Circle, and number 4, Antarctic Circle. These are the 4 important latitudes. Now let us learn about longitude. What is longitude? Longitude is an imaginary line which are running between these 2 poles, North Pole and South Pole. These lines are known as longitude. So 180 degree in the east direction and 180 degree on the west side. So total will be 360 degrees of longitudes are there. But 0 degree, that is prime meridian. The children, one place is there in London, Greenwich, and that place is having 0 degree of longitude. If you want to locate any places, so you must be having degree of that longitude, and with the help of prime meridian you can find out that how far their place is from the prime meridian to east or west side. Now let us learn about latitude and longitude in detail. Now first of all, latitudes, as I told you, it is an imaginary line that running from east to west, circling the whole earth, and in that one more thing it is important, that is equator. Equator is 0 degree, and above that 90 degree on the north pole and 90 degree on the south pole. Longitudes are the line which are running from between those 2 poles, north pole and south pole. And you know children, we have to mark latitude and longitude in degrees and minute. Now let me show you degrees, how to show degrees. Suppose if you want to show how you can show degrees. Degrees in this sign we will use, and for minutes we will use this sign. So latitude and longitude are marked in degrees and minute. Now the latitudes and longitude together form a network of line or a grid on the globe, and this is known as global grid. Means here they are telling that both the lines of latitude and longitude, they intersect each other at a right angle, and they are forming right angle, and they are forming a network of line. You can see in the third image, these lines are intersecting each other at the right angle, and they are forming a network of line, and that is known as global grid or a grid on the globe. Now what is global grid? Global grid means, as I told you, allow you to give the absolute location of any place on the earth. If you want to find out any place on the earth, you should know the latitude and longitude of it, so that you will able to find out exactly an absolute location of that place on the earth. The longitude and latitude of a place, we can locate it accurately on the globe. If you know longitude and latitude of any place properly, then you can find out that place on global grid as well. So here I am ending with our topic, that is the globe, a model of the earth. I hope you all have enjoyed. Thank you.